Hi, I'm Emma and I'm here to tell you about the Aladdin theme that we do here at Willow Babes. So today we're going to be treading water, we're going to be doing some shallow water practice, balancing, swivel entries and a little bit of swimming in the warm-up just to keep that refreshed in the mind. So first of all we're going to get them to get a camel. So Camel's just going to be a woggle, a swim noodle, and they're going to sit on it with it between their legs, holding on at the front here. If they've got really good balance and they can already do that, let's challenge them to do a little bit of sculling action. So thumbs out, little fingers in, kind of a nice skull action. So they're going to all get on the camels and they're going to go around the pool, giving them teaching points like the straight back, bring their knees come down for the treading water. It's not just for treading water, this one, it's for the balance. They're going to, if they start going that way, they're going to have to learn to correct themselves to go that way. It's really good, it's very important for everything, that's going to come physically to them. Balance is going to be the key. So as they're going around on their camels, we're going to sneak in the Cave of Wonders, which is going to be the red submergible hoop. And we're just going to put that in the pool. And has anyone seen the Cave of Wonders? It's got a big red round door. Someone's bound to spot it, if not you can point it out. And then we tell them the password's Open Sesame, and they're going to take it in turns, say Open Sesame and swim through the hoop. You can have it as high up out of the water as you want, or as low down as you think that they'll be happy with. If they are going to dive down to the hoop, so try and get them to get the head down, the bum up, curling the knees as they tip forward, and that's all going to help them get them to the correct position for that dive through the hoop. Once they're all inside the Cave of Wonders, we're going to warn them about booby traps. Don't want to get any booby traps because the cave will collapse. I'm going to put in things all around. So I've brought some things from home, like an old silver goblet, some old beads, just things like that. We're going to put them all around the floor so it's like a big Cave of Wonders. And we're going to get them to look for the magic lamp, which at the minute I've got this plastic one off Amazon, I think it was. Fill it up with water and it'll sink. Someone's going to find the magic lamp, about to do. I found the lamp, and you're like, right, excellent, we found the lamp. But oh no, the cave's collapsing. So they're going to have to quickly swim back out of the cave, so they're going to have to dive down again and back through the cave. If they don't want to dive through the cave, because not all kids enjoy it under there, blow bubbles. Blow bubbles as they go through. Right, once they get outside, the camels have disappeared, because we got off the camels to go in the cave, and then we've snuck them away onto the side. What can we do? I wish we had a magic lamp that we could summon the genie, and the genie could bring us a flying carpet. Ooh, but look what we've got. We've got a magic lamp. So they're going to each take it in turn and give them the lamp a rub. It's a little bit of a practice for their sculling hands as well, if you want to do that. Once they've all rubbed the lamp, the instructor, or maybe a willing grown-up, or child even, will be the genie, and they'll pop up from under the water and say, I am the genie of the lamp. What is your wish? And we'll say, wow, we need a flying carpet so we can get to the palace to destroy the evil Jafar. So then we'll magic up a magic carpet. Now, if they're younger and you want to have a little work on the backs, maybe perhaps you could use these individual mats. And they're really good. They just lay in the water, and a little bit of water comes around the head and the back, so they get a good sensation of the water as well. Bigger mats such as this one, and lay down in the water, and the children can sit up on the water. So then we can give them a bit of a wobble, move it around a little bit, so you can fly around the Arabian desert. Trying again to get the balance, because balance is really important to everything that we're going to be doing in swimming. If you ain't got balance, everything else is going to be so much harder. So they'll be sat on it, they're trying to balance as you're moving around, and then we're going to get to the palace wall. Once we're at the palace wall, we're going to climb out, but we have to be very quiet, because we don't want the Jafar to see us. And when we're not allowed to stand up, because the Jafar might see us, we're going to have to sit down today. So we're going to sit down on the wall, and we're going to practice our swivel entries. So we're going to teach them 2 hands to one side, turning onto your belly and lowering yourself down really slowly. So we're still hanging onto that wall. As they get down the palace wall, quick, someone's coming in, they're going to scramble back up again and sit on the wall again. They're going to do a swivel entry. So you can do that as many times as you think they need to practice the swivel entry. Once we're in the palace grounds, whoever's got the lamp is going to point it at the evil Jafar, which could be me, it could be the parent, it could be anybody, and then they're going to disappear and Yes, we saved the day, we destroyed the evil Jafar and we found the magic lamp in the Cave of Wonders. And then we'll get everyone together again and we'll say, right, so we've had 2 wishes now. We've had the wish for the flying carpet, we've had the wish to destroy the evil Jafar. That means there's 1 wish left. And I ask each child in turn what their wish is. It might be that they wish for a motor car, in which case you can say, it's granted, when you're a grown-up you'll have a motor car. If it's kind of like, I want to do a jump in, they could do a jump in. If they want a wind a bobbing song at song time, you could sing that song at song time. That kind of thing, so everyone gets a wish. And if there's still some time left, it's quite a short one today, it's probably going to take you 15 minutes to do. Do some swimming, practice the swimming, making sure they're using strong arms and they're using fast little kicks. And then at the end, we'll do some songs. So you could have 3 little men on a flying carpet flew around the desert one day. We could have Twinkle Twinkle Desert Star. We could have 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed, because of course the children can either be Aladdin, Jasmine or Abbu, or they could just help Aladdin, Jasmine and Boo. So that's the Aladdin theme today. If you look in the description, there's little tips and things that you can make it for older, more able children, and things you can do to for less able children. For babies and children who want it really quiet and simplified, we're going to do lots of floating on the little holy mats that I showed you earlier. Lots of balance as well, so maybe walking around with them stood in your hands or sat in your hands. Lots of trying to scramble up the wall and scramble down again. Obviously babies under a certain age aren't going to be able to climb up the wall, but they can still hold on to it and you can still help them up and kind of go through the motions. And the swivel entry, they can still go through the motions of doing it, and you will find that they will be able to hold on a little bit as they come down the wall. So yeah, so key things today is going to be balance, floating, more balance, and yeah, just refreshing everything else that we've been learning. So, oh, and I'll show you what's in the baskets for the kids. So we've just got little stuff like beads and cups and bottles of gem. Make sure you glue the lids on these. Tiaras and pens with foil, things like that. Another thing you could do to help the balance is these boards. If you've got a few of them together, you can make like a little run. So if you've got babies that will crawl, maybe they'll crawl across, and again, it's really good for the balance and figuring out, ooh, I'm not used to moving this way when I'm walking. It's just really good. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy my channel. I'd love to have a comment from you, or a like, or share it with your friends. And come back, because there's always going to be more on there. At the minute, I think I've got about 8 or 9 on there. And yeah, more coming every week. Okay, thank you, bye.